Warlords CTF. They have not beaten CLG in the last 2 events. So we're jumping on with Snipe Down, who is going to do a little sneaky move. And look at this, he throws a grenade with his host ability and knocks the oddball towards the front library. EG, right out the gates, has ball in library and a setup at BR Tower.
He came to us before, he says, watch out for this little tactic. You're gonna see a little jump with the ball, throws a grenade, passes it to them. Does go down though, that will be extremely dangerous if CLG pick up both Sniper and Sword. Has a player managed to get them, Dave, across the board?
Yes, I have not seen anyone grab it yet. Actually, it looks like Royal 2 has it on top of BR Tower. But despite that, right out the gates, there's only been 40 seconds elapsed, and 30 seconds this time, EG has had the ball. Look at the scrappy playstyle. CLG can't seem to handle it right off the bat.
However, 3 down for EG at the moment. Ball now in the hands of CLG as they try to remove it. Lethal, though, hiding in the library and locking it down. You are not allowed to check a book out of that library while he's on guard duty at the moment. Finding another player. We've just seen the stalactites come down, so BR3 is now going to be safe. But ball time again, almost got a stick, just clutchingly jumped out of the way.
That was such a huge play by Lethal. He prevented a full setup. 3 members of EG were down. Here's one alive, and look at this scrappy play. Most of the time we see scrappy ball play, they usually are rotating the ball or moving it towards bottom green room. But here, EG is doing some unorthodox play in library.
As well as that, he actually got the ball through because he put down the death nade, stopping them walk away with the ball went off. Sniper and Sword is now going to be downstairs. We'll see who picks that one up. Ball back in the middle of the map, but CLG taking it across the Snipe Tower.
Yeah, for the first time, we're seeing CLG go even in slays and move the ball across the map. I was going to say, at the beginning of this game, it's been about even in slays with a 40-second advantage for Evil Geniuses. It goes to show their objective efficiency and that nice little ball trick at the beginning of the game where Snipe Down nailed the alt ball to library entrance.
But just as they start to get a little bit of time, you know, we see EG coming back on the offensive, going for the old school strat though and taking it down into green room. Dave, walk us through that one from the old days.
So green room strategy came about when we played against teams like Carbon and Straight Ribbon, where we felt they had slayers that were really strong with Sniper, but we knew that they weren't disciplined enough to move down towards the oddball in certain situations. So it takes away the power weapon advantage. When the enemy team has Sniper or has top of the map control, you can bring the ball towards bottom green and force 1v1 BR fights.
3 down though for CLG. I think we're going to get quite a bit of ball time out of EG. 52-20, plenty of time. We've just hit 9 minutes 20 remaining on the clock. To be honest with you, he's not really getting challenged. I've got to say, there's no one really pushing him.
Well, they have to go in such vulnerable positions. He has his teammate Lethal watching anyone coming from bottom mill from BR side, and he has a death screen from Lunchbox watching bottom mill from Snipe side. So he's just grabbing up all this time. Right now, EG with a 50-second lead, despite only being about even in slays.
He does throw it off the map. That's going to be ball reset as he finally goes down. 2 members of CLG getting caught off guard at top left. Grenades are going across. Let's see if we see any hit markers out of Lunchbox. One player did just get pinched, I believe, with possibly a grenade at the moment. That's going to be Snakebite, though. Runs away with it, gets it onto their side. However, the assist actually came in, so one of his teammates is going to be cleaning up that kill. Ball, though, I think, will it be reset? No, it will not. That's going to be looking around. Great assisting, though. Can Royal 2 get this kill? That's going to be huge.
Yeah, Royal 2 doing exactly what the CLG squad needs in this game type and getting slays. We've talked about before, CLG needs to outplay the other team in order to win these objective games. It's just their playstyle. They're more comfortable when they have freedom to roam across the map. So right now, this has been really tough for CLG because EG has been keeping up with them in slays and then also rotating the ball away and gaining a bunch of time. It reminds me kind of Winter Fox gameplay.
Second RKO out of nowhere. 2 people getting a big nasty back whack as they go down. You just saw Snipe Down sticking a nade to someone's chest before he went out. Ball has rolled its way into library. We've got Lunchbox trying to lock it down, but he is getting shot in the back. Can he stay alive? Drops down to Sword Spawn. Going across into BR1. Finally gets shut down. They need to keep him out of there. Grenade goes in. Turns around. That's going to be Roy giving the nice slice to the back of the head. Royal 2, he will drop. Trying to take control of Snipe Tower. Player jumps up. That's going to be Snakebite. Another player though came across on the sneaker, so he's got support. However, they're all locked down at Snipes, Dave. The ball's over at BR. What's going on?
They need to find the right opportunity that they can push over to BR Tower, because right now this is a difficult situation, because what's going to happen is every single member of CLG that they kill is going to spawn at blue in a flanking position. They can push up elbow or lift top blue and stop any sort of pushes across top center. So it's just really difficult. Seems like we had a small malfunction, and we will wait for an admin ruling to hear about that. But until then, we have seen some incredibly interesting gameplay so far this lockdown ball game.
I certainly didn't think we'd be seeing EG down 2-0, and I can considerably say probably a lot of people didn't. Please, guys, we want to hear on Twitter your predictions. Who do you see not only winning the series, but see winning Season 2 finals? Tweet at Halo and at ESL Halo. Use the hashtag HCS. Join the conversation. You can see it there on screen. We'll bring some of the tweets up and some of the pictures. Remember, we're still wanting to see, it's not over yet. We've still got grand finals to go. We want to see your pictures. Get them sent in. Dave, we've actually mentioned they had a commanding lead at EG there going in through that ball game, but CLG really brought it back to 11 seconds.
CLG started to inch back, and they did the main key to them inching back was getting the ball towards Library, where EG was stuck at Snipe Tower, because it gets stuck in the spawn cycle where every single member of CLG that you kill spawns at bottom blue, and they can either lift up or go up elbow and contest. And as long as they go 1 for 1, get a kill or two, they're going to continue rack up time at BR Tower, and it's so tough for EG to make it over there without being spotted, because there's just the only avenues that they can go, they have to somehow pass blue. They either have to go bottom middle past blue or top center where someone can lift top blue.
With how evenly matched these two teams are, is there any point in even using the green rush strat, or do you think it's just better just to keep it at one of the towers and lock it down with the power weapons?
It's always situational. In general, green room strategy is ideal when the other team has control of the top of the map, or they have control of power weapons, and specifically sniper.
There you heard it. You heard it straight from Dave. That's exactly what they need to be doing. I mean, I obviously ask you these questions, but you never know. We've mentioned it time and time again, what's going through players' minds in each situation. Every single one of them is different. But please remember, guys, we're going to get this game kicked off in just a second. This is going to be a continuation. We will get you the full information in our ears in just a second and give you the update from the floor, exactly what will be happening, where we'll be kicking things off from. But remember, tweet the stream, share the stream, let everyone know. People in the crowd, you ready to see game number 3? Tough crowd.
Yeah,
tough crowd.
No, the crowd's still ready. We just, I just want to know what the ruling is on this one. That's a tough situation, because it's EG, they just did such a good job of controlling the oddball early on, but it seemed like CLG was inching their way back in the game. They just seemed to finally start to figure out what EG was doing. Look at this, slaying-wise, it seemed like Royal 2 was the only one that was positive on a squad, but it was enough to make his team go even further, backing up the fact that when CLG goes even with the other team, they cannot beat the objective efficiency of Evil Geniuses.
And there you have it, guys, on screen. One team will be lifting that trophy above their head and claiming victory. Season 2 HCS Grand Finals right now, walking away with $75,000. Second place, we will be handing them $30,000. It's not all loss at the end of the day, but pride, wealth, everything is on the line. We see now coming in the aggregate score. EG needs 130, CLG needs 141. We will get confirmation exactly of how much time is to be played. I'm very interested to see how this one pans out. We saw them on a little bit of a rip tear at the start. They're moving back as well, even towards the end of the game. CLG were just locking down with the ball, whether they can ride that wave of momentum and set up again, but quite back and forth for Shifty. I was surprised that they brought it back so much. What they did, they run it down into green. All kind of changed hands down there.
Yeah, they were very scrappy setup. It was interesting that they scrapped up so much time in Library, and that they tried to rotate it down towards green, and especially the play that Lethal had, where he was the only member alive, stayed alive in Library, got a kill, and scrapped up time there, even though he had no more teammates near him. So I like the play by Evil Geniuses, where they're scrapping up time, but in order to beat CLG, they still need to focus on the slaves. They can't just go with ball rotations and expect to out-scrap time, because the best way to fight the fire known as CLG is to fight it with fire. Get some of the slaves back. They have the slaying prowess. They have Snipe Down, Roy, Lethal, and Lunchbox, four of the best players in the game. they need to answer back, and they can't just try to scrap up objective only.
Hopefully, just before we get this underway, we can bring you up the keys to victory that me and Washi came up with before having a look at them. One of them specifically, we said the CLG was to shut down Roy. Stop the blood pumping to the heart of EG. Roy has just been disgusting this entire event, but the same goes for Royal 2. At the moment, Royal 2 for me, I've got to say, he's my Season 2 MVP. I'm going to call it. The guy has been dominating, on fire with the sniper.
It's tough to choose one from that squad. They are all so good. But I just got word in my ear that we will be stopping the game at 4 minutes and 50 seconds in game time. Correct me if I'm wrong with that production team, but that means there's only been 4 minutes, 50 seconds elapsed. And think of how much time was scrapped up in that short 5 minute or 7 minute time. It's just been so back and forth. Both these teams playing much different than they normally do.
Yep.
We're gonna have to see if Royal 2 and the CLG squad fall for these tricks again, because we saw at the beginning of this game where EG jumped out to a 40-second lead. Could this play in their favor? Could they get the oddball back in library? Or are they going to be smart enough to nade library entrance and stop this?
It'll also be interesting to see if we can go straight on board with a listing with EG to see how they come out of the stocks going into game number 3. We'll get confirmation of that in just a second. I'd certainly like to hear how they're going to hit game number 3 running, Dave.
Yeah, I would love to jump to a listening as soon as you possibly can. And here we go, snipe down, shooting the barrel, and see if he tries the nade over oddball. And it's already naded over. Look at this play by Snipe Down and the EG squad.
Not only ball rolling towards him, but the sniper rifle as well in tow. Guys, let's jump on board with Evil Geniuses and hear exactly how they're going to see this one out.
I'm weak. They're going to push up center right now.
S3, top mid.
I got him.
Top mid right now. Top mid right now. I spawn behind them. I spawn behind them.
No, yeah, he's top BR.
One shot top BR. One shot take by Absolute.
We have BR set up.
Okay.
We have perfect setup.
I'm looking. He's not bridge. He's not bridge.
We have perfect setup. Jason, can you get there to get ball?
I'm at snipe. Are they on me? Yeah, this guy back snipe on me. Pause, one shot on me. Three.
Where? Okay.
Three S3. Three snipe.
And opener. One shot opener.
He's gonna die. Jason's at blue. We're fine. Keep your shield. Jason, do not die. Jason, do not die. They're all looking at you, Jason.
I have a death cam. I spawn elbow.
Over two, top snipe weak. I'm watching.
One's bottom blue. Bottom blue. Yep, I'm here. I got him.
We are.
I got one.
Keep your shield, Jason. Keep your fucking shield. We have perfect setup.
I'm bottom BR going up opener.
Yep.
Okay. We have perfect setup if Jason doesn't die.
Just don't even lift.
That's fine. You can leave this guy.
I need it bottom blue.
He's one hit bottom elbow. I lifted.
I have a sword.
Bottom elbow.
Tell me if they're coming top center. I die, guys. Fuck me.
Get ready to play it.
There's two guys library entrance. They're coming right. They're
Play it.
I just got made towards them, dude. I couldn't play it. Just run.
He can't.
Sword. Did I get it off?
No, we got middle.
They've sword library.
When you guys spawn, we have numbers. When you spawn, we have numbers.
They've sword library.
That's okay.
And shoddy.
All's one hit after.
And they might get rid of
We have 4 on 2 as spawner. 4 on 2. One is spawning. TJ, you want spawn. TJ, you want spawn.
He's double already.
Okay.
I'm looking.
I have ball.
Okay, library to you.
We have perfect setup.
Mid BR. Last guy.
He's weak mid BR.
I'm getting top last two are mid and bottom BR. No, I'm looking top mid. You're good.
Okay.
You're good.
I'm watching over him.
And look at top blue. I spawn elbow.
Okay, TJ just play it slow.
Back snipe. I died.
This guy's top blue.
Yeah, they know I'm here.
One shot top blue all the way out.
S1.
We're 2 dead, guys. We're 2 dead.
You gotta go run.
Play.
Two of them are top mid.
I'm at blue. Wait. No, it's under glass. It's under glass.
Perfect.
It's under glass.
Two of them are bottom mid.
That's fine.
Get out there, okay? Go.
We can't sit up.
He's under glass. One shot. He's one shot. He's absolutely.
Okay.
Top center. Don't die, TJ. Run.
Top BR.
One shot top mid cloud. One shot top mid cloud.
He's gonna die mid BR.
I can't get help.
Yeah, don't die.
Under glass.
Sniper's gonna be up. Sniper should be up soon. Yep.
I don't see anyone under glass.
I'm lifting blue.
We don't need a force. Okay.
Window cloud. Back up.
I can't finish. I don't have a nade.
We don't.
Top opener in.
I have sniper.
I
kept the guy bottom middle weak. That's two dead.
I'm ball still one hit.
Alright.
Three dead.
TJ,
Entrance, I'm
don't
gonna
die. Get your shields and get your ball.
Top
I know.
You go top. I'm gonna go.
We gotta push this library,
Weak
guys.
entrance. I need help.
Elbow, guys. Elbow behind me.
Okay, you're alone. Leave and come to BR. Set up at BR, guys. You can set up at BR. We gotta clear a library. Two entrance now.
Shots on him. He's one shot entrance.
They're gonna be on it, I think.
Okay.
I'm dropping.
Can you play it?
I got it.
Sniper on you. I'm watching you.
I'm running it low.
Yep.
I'm getting BR.
Alright, where? I'm gonna top here.
Dude, I got melted. Hold down.
We need kills. Nice play, Jason.
I got one.
Top mid.
I'm one shot.
And one shot the bridge. One shot the bridge.
No, we're gonna find out.
Underglass. He's one shot. I'm behind him.
Sniper's down.
He's one shot underglass. One shot underglass.
I'm gonna die.
We should bring the sniper. We should bring both
I'm
shots.
here. I'm in snipe. I'm in snipe.
No, he's still off. Yep, it's off. All right, we gotta set up here. We have to get the blue. One of you guys has to get the blue. That's it.
Elbow two guys. Elbow two guys.
And overhand. There's 3 of them looking at me.
One shot elbow. One shot elbow. One shot.
One shot forward side overhand.
One shot back side. I got two.
Nice.
He's gonna drop right now.
Yep.
Two dead. I'm gonna try and get ball. I'm on.
Top of your weapons. Top of your all weapons.
Got all the weapons.
Close game.
No ball. Nice
Nice.
TJ.
I have ball.
Yep, that was the play.
I'm watching
I
yellow.
pushed the blue. I pushed
I'm
the
watching
blue.
low.
How many dead? They have sniper.
Keep watching low, Jason. I'm one shot under glass.
So now we can see it. EG starting to walk away a little bit with it at the moment. You can see on the side there, EG needs 130, CLG needs 144. They're only about 40 seconds now away from victory and grasping game number 3. They really need to take control right now as they are 2 games down in this best of 5 series. Remember, if CLG wins this, we will be going to a second best of 5. They are down by 1 coming up through the losers bracket. But Dave, I've got to be honest with you, EG at the moment are just dominating this game.
Yes, they are in great shape right now. So even though it says there's 7 minutes and something on the clock, we actually end at 4:50. So 2 minutes and 10 seconds from now, this game will be over. So EG needs to get those slays. I was a little surprised right there that Lunchbox had sword, sniper, and ball. Yeah, he didn't have any teammates near him to grab ball at the time, but whole point being is that he is the most important person on the map. They need to get these slays to beat CLG.
I like this teamwork though. EG just washing all over CLG at the moment. Unfortunately, Lethal gets blown out of the window. He does go down. Snipe down now, looking to try and grab that ball. It's going to reset and go back to top mid. Throws down a grenade, trying to lay a little landmine, a little trap. That's going to be CLG. Ogre to the goat himself, grabbing the ball and running away. Roy does have a sniper rifle with 1 bullet left. He needs to land this. Will he get a headshot? It doesn't matter if he doesn't because he's got a sword. He's going to be aggressively pushing in. Checking the elbow though, see if anyone's dropping down. Looking across to BR3. But now the ball is in the hands of EG. They're going to transition back.
And you notice what they did? He originally was about to head towards green room, try to do that strategy, but they realized, hey, we have power weapons and we have top control of the map. And Roy making great use of that last sniper bullet, protecting his brother who has the oddball.
4 more seconds and they will take game number 3. EG now putting 1 back on the board for them. Can